Though the God of wisdom guides my path through the desert of my soul. The sands of time shift and swirl as I search for truth and meaning. Marked by the eye of Horus, I see the secrets of ancient Egypt. The pyramids hold the key to unlocking my inner power. I am a mystic, a shaman of the unknown. I dance between worlds, I am not alone. With every step I awaken my soul and embrace the power within me. I dive deep into the unknown and discover my true purpose. The spirits of my ancestors guide my way as I journey through the stars. I am connected to all that is, and my heart sings with all belong.
Hello. Are we beat the drum? Alright, we got some decks here, Cancers. All my Cancers out there. King Cancer here. No, it's good. King Crab. Triple Crab. Triple Cancer right here. Giving you a message. What's the message? What do I have for you? Till next time. So we have Star Seeds Oracle. We have Lantern Oracle. We have Activations Oracle. We have Isis Oracle. We have Beyond Lemuria Oracle. And we have Atlantis cards. That's what is in store for you today. Now, I am planning on doing this on the regular. Maybe once a week, probably. For Kansas, as the King Crab, Kansas. My Cancers. All the Cancers. All the Cancers. Every last one of them. So let's go do this. All right, message from Lantern. What Lantern message do we have for Cancers currently? What is our message? Now, of course, this is timeless, so and it's whatever you resonate with. We have two cards here. Well, we'll go right hand, left hand, right? Assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. And presence of absence. Hold what is absent in the presence of your love. Assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Maidenhood is a time of limited autonomy. It is the budding stage of underdevelopmental physical and emotional capacities. It is also a period in which there is the least distortion clouding our connection to the spirit self. Conversely, the older we get, the more autonomy we have and the more estranged we are from our spirit self. Throughout life, we require the assistance of others, circumstances in the world in order to grow. Whether or not we like it, acknowledge it, or accept it, a time will come when we cannot ignore that we can neither do everything alone nor have everything done for us. We must learn the middle way of active and receptive living with and amongst others and the world. The maiden holds a key that illuminates her surroundings. She is pointing the key toward her chest, which she believes the lock to be. However, her conscious attention and desire are not enough to find the keyhole and unlock her way into all that is within. The maiden requires assistance to discover the full spectrum of who she is. This is the same for every one of us. Like the maiden, we all hold the key to ourselves in this simultaneously remain in need of an independent relationship with other people, places, and situations to assist us in accessing the full terrain of our spirit self. The maiden supports you through a time of asking for help and accepting it from those who are generally of pure source, love, and light. May you allow yourself the time to seek out those knowledgeable and willing to assist you in learning how to access and embody your full power and purpose. Throughout your journey of self-discovery, remember to practice discernment and trust your intuition on whether someone is a situation or a thing or a place is safe and right for you right now. Always receive with gratitude and love that which is wholeheartedly and transparently given. 35. Presence of absence. Hold that what is absent in the presence of your love. It is easy to fill our thoughts with the loss of loved ones, missed opportunities, or regrets. Our hearts can become so overwhelmed with what is no longer or never has been part of our life that we lost sight of our present. This can be especially so with regrets around the things that we did not say, try, or do. All that we can ever change about our regrets is what we do with our grief in the present. Loss is a kind of death. When we lose or do not attain something we deeply value, something of ourselves dies or remains absent along with it. At some point, we have to learn to live on and find ways to genuinely fulfill our present without this cherished person, place, attainment, or situation. The empty space where what we still love had been would be painful to confront. We can either fill the empty space with who and what is absent, like the crone who sets the dinner table with photos and become absent ourselves, or we can find a way to breathe ourselves back into life. Rather than miss the opportunity to live, we can honor and acknowledge what haunts us with gratitude for whatever was and it is no longer or was not and may never be. We can use whatever was and was not to enrich how we approach living each moment to the fullest. The absence has a lesson for us. It would not have made up part of our path if it did not. It is up to us to uncover the insight in us and use it harmoniously. Alternatively, it may be that you resonate with this card at a level where you find that it is you who has been absent throughout your life. It may be that you have lost a lot of your youth and the opportunity to make something of your life. Take heart in knowing that you are not alone. Your path has gifted you with an alternative set of inner resources, insights, and tools. To explore the value of them will illuminate a personalized way to the other side of your pain and how to create a meaningful and fulfilling life from it. Regardless of the source of your prolonged grief, featured crone loves and supports you to move beyond the loss of suspending your life or aspects of it. She cautions you to avoid the potential for grief to consume the rest of your life or by compromising your capacity to be present in it. Of course, to mourn any loss is essential and needs to run its due course. However, it is equally essential to recognize that you are still here and presently able to live a fulfilling life. Honor this blessing by embracing the many opportunities available to you. To initiate this process, it can be helpful to light a candle and hold it in your mind's eye, what is absent in the presence of your love. There's also a technique, a YouTube video by Rion, Unite the Collective, where he talks about a candle and astral traveling. You guys want to check that out? You keep this vision of you at all. Okay. Next, so you got the light of a candle and you're holding in your mind's eye what is absent in the presence of your love. Next to this image in your mind's eye, place that part of yourself that has been lost to the past as a consequence. Keep this vision of all that is absent present within the white, loving light of your heart for 4 minutes. During this time, focus on your breath, have your eyes closed, and hold your left hand on your heart. The need to cry may arise during this visualization. If so, good. Cry when we need to is always a good and healthy thing. Allow your tears to flow for however long and hard they need to. This is the body, mind, and emotions way of relieving, cleansing, and healing. Having a push toy or a pillow to hug can be soothing if no one safe is around. Although it might not feel like it at first, trust that there will be an end to your tears if you allow them all to come out. This is the same with grief. True loss and absence are when you lose all of yourself to the past too. Alright, next up for the messages we have activations. Activations Oracle Guide. Sacred Geometry. Alright, here we go. Shuffle. But you can see I'm actually shuffling. I'm not just, some people do. But I love them. They're amazing people. They're doing great work. And, everybody does what they can, right? Got discernment and remembrance. Number 20, discernment. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Discernment can be described as the ability to perceive or judge well. Now that we are moving into a multi-dimensional reality, we are invited to see polarity and duality with new eyes. Living in multi-dimensionality is about experiencing polarity with discernment, being in balance with it, and moving in harmony with it. Discernment has to do with our inner guide, the highest part of us that is closely connected to source and can look at things from a perspective of wisdom, maturity, experience, integrity, passion, and purpose. It is about being in witness mode, being aware without attachment to outcome or direction. In this activation, the color blue is representative of our ability to communicate clearly. It is considered to be the color of truth. Color green is associated with the heart and with healing. Conceptually, circles stand for everything and nothing at all, balance and infinity, purity and freedom. The three circles of discernment are contained by one larger one, indicating the unity and coherence inside the center of consciousness. 3 is a catalytic number. It stands for an energy that speeds up or creates reaction between unrelated things without necessarily changing itself. Spirals are like ongoing circles, but they never close, symbolizing that life never repeats the same cycle twice. This is the way that the universal life force ensures ongoing growth and evolution. Try this. Take a moment to go inside to see how you feel. Are you centered? How do you view the world and others around you? Are you kind with your words and your actions? Do you trust your own perceptions, or are you easily swayed by others' input? Are you observing and listening to others without giving your opinion? The frequency of remembrance supports our memory of everything that we have gone through as a soul and in body, providing us with valuable information and tools to flow gracefully with and in this life. It is becoming more common for us to have access to memories of lives lived, experiences gone, roads traveled, and journeys taken. Our memories are rapidly expanding beyond our current lifetime alone. Now that we are vibrating at a higher frequency, we're able to access deeper the parts of the grid that holds our collective and personal memories of all lifetimes lived. The Akasha of the human being holds everything that human beings has remembered or has experienced on this earth plane. However, this remembrance is not a linear function of the brain. Instead, it is an elusive and multidimensional aspect of the new human being, a human being that harmonizes, I can say this, harmonizes the synaptical brain with the wisdom and intuitive thought of the heart and soul. So this makes me think of how in the universe everything curves linear. There are no straight lines. There are no straight lines in the universe. Everything curves linear. Remember that. There is an unmistakable sense of ancient cultures and times in the remembrance image, perhaps Native American or Mayan. And we can see the reference to future civilizations and off-planet connections as well. This is an indication that time is no longer a linear absolute, but a vertical moment-to-moment experience that includes input from many different times, layers, and dimensions. The blues in this activation refer to the clear communication that comes to us through our dreams, our intuitive thoughts, and our memories. The indigo and violet indicate the higher source behind the communication that comes when our third eye chakra and crown chakra are open and flowing. So that's pretty good information. You know, I bet a lot of us cancers feel like we're like, well, man, I am tapping into the Akashic records like crazy. I want to say so much shit. And a lot of you are like really docile and don't, like, you have some of the deepest, darkest secrets of everybody's life that you know, or you're connected to, or you know, whatever your soul bubbles are. You're like off the charts right now with everybody, and they're freaking out because they're like, can't hide shit. All right, next we got starseed messages for anybody who wants to hear a starseed message. Any cancers? You cancers want to hear a starseed oracle message? Alright, so Wait came out. We'll go ahead and stick it right here, right? Earth School. Okay, wait, Earth School. Wait, Earth School. Wait, it's Earth School, remember? Oh yeah! Pisces, delusions, yeah. Everybody, wait, it's not yet time. There are things are being woven. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, not receiving guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait, it's not yet time. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. Remember that no matter how long and bitter the winter, spring does always come. Remember that you don't need to solve all of the world's problems in a single day, and that perhaps they'll be better solved in some perspective and a good night's sleep. Discard it is your mission to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mystery of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening in the timeline you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. How can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. Planet Earth is a great initiation for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These aren't one-time lessons, but themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them. As we make our way through the spiral of life, life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about getting it wrong. Remembering that Earth is a planet of polarity helps with the understanding. And this understanding, each year, the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card, you're going through a difficult time. You're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new area of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, school, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known as the number one way that we grow as souls while we're here on Earth. How are you being called to grow or learn? Alright, messages from Isis Oracle deck. Isis. Alright, Cancers. What message Isis got for us? Okay. We got Temple of Black Obsidian and Magic and Ritual. Temple of the Black Obsidian. Dark Healing Chamber. Love Initiate. The most challenging task is not to confront an external enemy, but to take courage in both hands and journey within. To meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. That is the sacred purpose of any enemy within and or without, to bring us more deeply into our being as we seek to find and heal the darkness within. The Temple of Black Obsidian is a ruthlessly honest place of raw love and healing, truly profound and lasting. Deep relief and transformation can occur here. Black Obsidian is protected and revealing. It will prevent harm from external and internal forces, but it will also reveal that which has been lurking in the shadows of the self, trying to avoid being brought out into the open for fear of condemnation. The biggest challenge we face in entering the Temple of Black Obsidian is our own unwillingness to love and accept all parts of us. The initiate who is invented to enter the Temple of Black Obsidian enters into his or her own shadow, part of us that is hidden from our own awareness and is usually only experienced in relationship to others, quite often as projection. Lady Isis, as the Dark Priestess of the Temple of Black Obsidian, invites you now to confront the parts of your own ego that you have denied previously. Why? Because in doing so, you will gain more freedom, come to know yourself more wholly, and you will find that life experiences, opportunities, relationships, and breakthroughs that you have not been able to reach will suddenly become available to you. The dark chamber always leads to the light chamber. One cannot avoid the initiation of the Temple of Black Obsidian on the pathway to more light. Isis will assist you in preparing for this journey by encouraging you to not allow yourself to become your own worst enemy. Most of the fear we have become the dark chamber of healing is the fear of our own self-criticism and rejection. Isis declares the readiness for the dark chamber requires a willingness to exercise non-judgment. Passion and readiness to accept the self in all expressions. To safely enter the dark chamber and be healed, you must be prepared to give yourself love unconditionally. You must be able to recognize judgments that you hold towards yourself not as truths, but as old patterning. This is why the successful initiation of the dark chamber is a truly advanced stage of our soul development. The heart has become willing to love unconditionally, and the initiate must be able to witness feelings that arise with kindness and acceptance, but not fall into them, overwhelmed, crushed, or deflated by any darkness found within. It is worth the challenge because finding peace from pain, self-criticism, self-doubt, fear, and self-judgment through healing in this temple is a great gift beyond measure. Find a peaceful, quiet place to lie down and rest, or sit comfortably where you will find, or where you will not be disturbed and can close your eyes and focus on your breath, taking your awareness inside. Become aware of a vast, open, dark space within you, reaching high and wide and filled with a sense of peace. Within the dark space, you become aware of a beautiful winged goddess in a long white robe with a solar headpiece, crescent moon on her forehead. Her neck and arms are piled with jewelry made of black obsidian, which gleams in the darkness, reflecting the light of her aura and white robe, signifying her great inner sight and wisdom. She gazes at you thoughtfully and then directs your awareness to a great temple in the distance, as if in invention, like you're inside invention, or you're in a place of invention. You wish to remain with her here. Simply receive her blessed presence into your heart. Rest until you feel ready, and then open your eyes If you wish to continue, follow the remainder of the ritual guided here. If you wish to proceed to the temple, you will be instantly taken there with her now. At the temple entrance, there is a small antechamber, and as you step inside, you see that it is lined with rose quartz and soft pink cool shade. This Lady Isis in her white robe is with you. She suggests that you take as much of this endless love energy that fills the antechamber of rose quartz into your being as you can. It will support you in the temple of black obsidian that lies deeper within the temple complex. You can do this by allowing it to penetrate your heart until you are full as you can be. The lady also offers you a small golden bottle which she has filled with pure love energy. You can choose to take her gift with you into the dark chamber. Feel the love in your heart and say aloud, I am filled with love, unconditional now, and I commit to love, honor, and accept myself no matter what I see. I am human, light, dark. I have been all things. I love all things, and I know that I am none of those things. I am a divine soul. I love, forgive, trust, receive, or rescue myself from criticism now. Through my own free will as a sovereign being of light, so be it. She steps back from the entrance to the temple and you step through it. Entering into a dark chamber paved completely with gleaming black obsidian. The energy chamber, the chamber is neutral, and the darkness of the whole volcanic glass reflects you at all angles and surfaces. Sit quietly in the center of the temple and become aware of the softness of the rose quartz energy that exists in your heart. You may see, sense, or feel all part of you reflected in this dark chamber. You can become aware of yourself in totality. What is your feeling of this? Is it peaceful, confronting, frightening, or loving? Or a combination of these feelings? If you can, send the love in your heart. Rose quartz energy in all directions, gently touching into every surface of the chamber that reflects you back to yourself. If you begin to feel fear, hate, panic, or rejection, send more love, and if you find it difficult to do this, imagine drinking the gift in the bottle from Lady Isis. Strong love that she gifts to you, which will conquer any fear. If you choose to withdraw from the temple at any time, if the process becomes too intense, Isis will guide you back through the rose quartz antechamber and back with love to your heart, honoring your boundaries and your needs. If you choose to remain in the dark chamber after some time, as you become peaceful in this space, it will open like a pyramid unfolding from the inside, and you can step out of the top of it, full and replenished. Lady Isis greets you and offers you another gift, a blessing of pure golden light in your heart. Be aware of your heart and your breath, acknowledging that you have done well. Return to your body now fully. When you are ready, just open your eyes. You can say this incantation anytime you need help in managing a difficult situation that seems to be about another or about an issue within you that is not completely clear. I call upon the temple of obsidian black. I call on the love of Isis so strong, stronger than any judgment or attack. It heals and makes whole any past wrong. I now choose to see the truth of my being whole. See now in this pain I played a role. I choose to let pain of judgment be released. I choose to love and accept with deep peace. Transformation and healing now come to me. I love all parts of my being, infinite and free. Magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. Effect in the external world can be created through inner practice. Magic and ritual can support your divine path now in the physical world, and you are encouraged to enhance your power with regular practice. The results that you experience will encourage you to continue with the practice as you grow in power, grace, love, ability, and wisdom. Apply your inner beauty to transform your outer world. For us to grow empowered and potent on the path of ancient feminine power, we need to honor our knowing and being and cultivate sacred practice. Sacred practice becomes the habit of growing our spiritual power and consciousness. Like a garden needing regular care and watering to blossom and flourish, our inner garden of the soul, where our creativity, joy, spiritual gifts, bliss bubble away, also needs regular attention. Coming to our practice takes strength and inner will. Even though it can feel amazing, we still have to wake up, set aside time and discipline ourselves to show up for our own inner growth. we will reap the benefits when we do, but we must allow ourselves to fall in love with our practice, to craft something that really speaks to us, that we want to do it. The desire and the discipline together help us engage our practice regularly. We can grow so fast, it can be quite shocking. When an initiate shows particular promise, higher guidance will often encourage that they develop further practice to hone their spiritual and creative abilities and more fully manifest their divine potential. They will grow faster and stronger spiritually and be able to step into spiritual healing and leadership with greater effect. You are one such soul, dear initiate, and you are being guided to prepare for this growth and authority now with your sacred practice. This oracle is guidance with you. This oracle is guidance that you do have great power and wisdom within you. You need to provide channels for it to flow and be active and empowered in your physical life. Sacred practice is such a channel. Without these channels, the ego is left to create on its own, which is not much fun at all. The ego believes in fear and separation. No matter how much it may want to feel love, bliss, connection, joy, and fulfillment, you really cannot do it without your spiritual presence in life. Ritual and magic, as a form of sacred practice, are recommended for you as a way to bring more spiritual presence into your waking life, to heal and support the ego as you learn to create a life that feels better and brings you and others more fulfillment. Sacred practice, magic, and ritual may involve any of the guided exercises in this oracle. Choose what feels good for you and experiment with what might be a regular practice or pattern for you. You are worth the effort. Remember, whatever effort you do, whatever effort you do put in will be repaid to you in wonderful benefits many times over. Once you experience these effects, it may only take a day or a week or two for the effect to show up. You'll be more committed to continue. The effects are cumulative. As you continue to practice, the positive effects continue to grow. If you have recently started sacred practice, this oracle is confirmation that it is working well for you, and you should not to give up if you are not seeing the results that you have hoped for. They are coming to you fast. This oracle is also confirmation that if you are considering making a judgment in your sacred practice, it might be time to do so, provided that you don't dismiss the gains you have already made with current practice. You remember that sometimes small changes can have big effects. Ritual and magic practice with clear intent to be of service to the highest good and to manifest through unconditional love accelerates your power and growth, particularly when it is based on what your heart truly desires. It might be about connecting more with your body, about stilling your mind with the I still, or expressing your voice or creativity. An example of a practice is outlined now, but it is simply an example. As long as your practice includes an invocation or prayer to divine forces or unconditional love, provides a structure through which divine energy can flow, and it feels natural and right for you, then it will work for you. Please note that if you have pulled the pillar of light, or if you have a pillar of light with this, including the ritual of this heart, your practice is recommended. If possible, have some music playing softly in the background and a candle handy ready to light. Rest quietly in a space where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes. Say aloud, I call upon Isis, who loves me unconditionally, and my own divine self, in love, light, peace, and power. May blessing, protection, healing, and awakening abound. I dedicate my practice to divine love, so be it. Sit quietly as you listen to your music and light your candle. Say, with this candle alight, I open my practice to the sacred space. You may like to sing or chant the incantation below. Any favorite prayer poem from this oracle, for example, devotion to the goddess Isis as a way to move into your practice. I am, I am, I am. I am the light. divine. I am the love sublime. I am the peace beyond space and time. I am, I am. Sounds like something soft. When you are ready, close your eyes and become aware of your heart and your body from the base of your spine down to your toes and up towards the crown of your head until you are peacefully aware of what the inside of your body feels like with gentle peace or gentle awareness. Follow the breath and keep your awareness in your body. When you're ready, imagine a soft ball of pure light within your heart expanding with your breath until it fills your whole body and your energy field extending around your body. Now imagine sealing the light in a bubble of violet light and golden light in 2 layers, wide and strong around your energy field. When you have done this, gently open your eyes and place your hands in prayer position with your 4 fingers touching your forehead, your head bowed slightly, and say, for divine light, love, and protection, I give thanks now. I am, I am, I am. When you're ready, just extinguish your candle and you are done. You can say this incantation an excerpt from the ritual above as a part of your practice each morning or independently if you do not have time for a full practice. I am, I am, I am. I am the light divine. I am the love sublime. I am peace, space, and time. I am beyond. I am the peace beyond space and time. Jeez, why did I mess that up? I am, I am, I am. I am the light divine. I am the love sublime. I am the peace beyond space and time. I am, I am, I am. All right, now we are on Atlantis. Atlantis. All right, here we go, Atlantis. Message, Oracle message. Cancers worldwide. Atlantis. Healing and fifth dimension. Healing, fifth dimension. Fifth dimensional healing. Fifth dimensional healing. Fifth dimensional healing. All right, so the words are on the back of these cards. Drop. So we have healing. In Golden Atlantis, people were natural healers, but those who were specially gifted were trained to become clear channels for divine energy. They worked in the healing temples. In the early days, healer priests only needed to balance the chakras, but later, as karma started to accrue, people needed more help to stay healthy. Sound, color, geometric shapes, herbs, and crystals were used to facilitate healing. Laser light passed through crystals we used for psychic surgery. This card, be a healer. This card reminds you that there are people who need your help, but it is time to develop, hone, and practice healing abilities. It also suggests that you may need a boost of spiritual Reiki or emotional healing to raise your light levels. Alright, fifth dimension. Fifth dimension says it's number 15, and if you didn't catch the other one, the healing is number 36. The fifth dimension in the golden years of Atlantis, the people maintain a fifth dimensional frequency by living in accordance with the highest spiritual values. One of their tenets was do unto others as you would have them act towards you. As a result, they will at all times loving, welcoming, fair, cooperative, and generous. They aspire to live in love. To do this card, your guidance is to ask yourselves how you would like to be treated and act towards others accordingly. For example, if you want someone to see your side of an argument, make sure you listen to theirs. This enables you to maintain a higher perspective of life, which will help you rise into the fifth dimension. So, all right, Beyond Lemuria Cancers, what do we got here for us? Beyond Lemuria message from Oracle deck of Beyond Lemuria messages. Here we go. All right, so home popped out with an internal explorer. If you go deep enough, you'll see that we're all connected, so you can see everybody. Home, heart-based presence, grounding, finding home within yourself, wherever you are. The body as a temple for the soul. Travel, finding family wherever you go, occupying yourself, connecting to your unwavering infinite depths depths, and collective oneness. The collective oneness. This painting has journeyed with me under my arm for many nomadic excursions. This one here. It is a serendipitous reminder to find my way back to the heart within my divine inner universe, revealing it in the outer exploration of this magnificent earth has often left me unrooted and ungrounded, and this provoked my curiosity for what home feels like. The notion of home as where the heart is unraveled and reshaped as I realized it is any place where the vibration and resonance are clearly aligned with you. Your other world is a reflection of your inner world. However, your environment, the place, and the people also affects your energy. The title of this painting is Home, also known as Heart-Shaped Portal Outside the Matrix. Our way home to oneness and the truest part of our infinite selves is to know ourselves beyond the socialized matrix of mind-constructed reality. Deep heart-based presence is a direct portal home. What does home feel like to you? Do you feel at home in your body? Does it feel like a safe space to rest your soul? Are there unloved parts of yourself? Do you ever really feel quite right? What is your relationship with your body? Not being fully in our bodies is referred to as being ungrounded or uncentered. When our thoughts are a few steps ahead or behind, so follows our consciousness. When all sense of flighty survival drops away, a deep sigh radiates from the safe space within you. You hold the environment, the platform where you can ground dreams into realities. When you come home to this place, you will know a blissful presence and a warm inner glow of unconditional love. Wherever you go, you will feel a sense of home, and whoever you encounter, you will meet as family. This card invites you to align with your temple space. Consider all the amazing things your body does and how you effortlessly move through reality. Become aware of the many gifts that come from a deep sense of truly occupying yourself. Often very intuitive souls exist within the upper chakras and may struggle with the density of human being. You may not feel like you are from here, but as though you are more accustomed to navigating a world with different parameters. At this time on Earth, it is blessed to have the vessel of a body. It is an opportunity to make a difference, so celebrate it. You have dreams and visions and may yearn to float around in more etheric realms, but it is when we are fully grounded and present in our bodies that we can actualize these ideas and make a difference. Be grounded, find your home as just like a tree. The deeper our root, the higher we can reach into the heavens. Internal Explorer, number 32. Flow state, this one's 31. Accessing infinite information by going within, wisdom from the collective consciousness. Theta waves. Channeling, breaking free from limiting intellect. Creative boldness, being guided by the divine spark. You already hold the keys. When we stop looking outside ourselves and surrender to a soft inner focus, we have access to unlimited information and resources. When we stop thinking with the glass ceiling of our intellect, we have access to multi-dimensional wisdom from the collective consciousness. Have you ever felt in total flow? Perhaps when speaking about something profound that you have total faith in, you have heard your words articulately unfold. Or at other times, when you have doubt, you must watch your words, and they come out disjointed, only hinting at what you are trying to say. In my journey as an artist, I found I was able to paint more skillfully than I imagined when I stopped thinking or tightly controlling my images into being. This was especially so when I was starting out. By getting out of my own way, I could get into a flow that felt like something else was guiding my paintbrush. This is known as flow state and is said to be the optimal state for higher function. When in deep flow state, it can seem as if something else is guiding me. Perhaps it is my higher self. People often ask whether I have a strong concept of what I will paint before I start. I do have a half-formed idea. The state I find myself in when I paint allows the rest of the image to form itself. I don't try to control it too much when I allow myself to really go there and listen to the whispers that guide the journey. It gives more soul to my. These are the creations that people most resonate with, the ones that prompt a mysterious sense of remembering. I am dyslexic and do not think of myself as an author, so the prospect of writing the text for this guidebook could have been quite overwhelming. But I was guided to drop into the vibration of the card and trust that the words would flow. I reached a deeper part of myself where I somehow had access to information that was far more vast than my mind could intellectualize. Same place my visual artwork comes from. You may have read quotes about being far more amazing than you realize. This is an infinite part of us that is God, or whatever you wish to call it. And when we attune to our divine state, we really can do anything we apply ourselves to. Everything is there within you, waiting for expression. We're invited to explore the state of flow. This card is also a reminder that you are an infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. You have the permission you felt you needed. So guide within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting.